Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. It is the second week of September, which for readers basically means it is fall time. And I thought in today's video we could just kind of set up for fall, kind of decorate my room a little bit and figure out my fall TBR, stuff like that. So I'm very excited because I love fall. I've got this little shoebox from my Doc Martens where I store all of my fall decor, and I actually don't really remember what's in here. This is from last year, so let's take a look inside. This is what it looks like. So we've got a cute little ghost candle that we can definitely set up. I also bought this cute little candle I think yesterday when I was in the city, and it smells really good. It smells basically like fall, so that's perfect. Anyway, I have this pumpkin that's like ceramic, I think. And we also have a bunch of these in different sizes. I have no space to put them. And also some different colors, and they're very cute, I think. That's kind of what we're gonna do today. I also can talk to you about my little book situation because I actually ordered some books online and they were supposed to be delivered today, but they haven't gotten delivered because nobody was home when they arrived. So now I don't know what to do because they didn't send me an email or something and we're like, yeah, we're just going to resend it. They just said nothing. So that's great. I don't know if I'm ever going to see my books, but do you want to know something crazy? So I ordered those books on a second-hand website kind of. It's called Medimobs, and they sell like books and games and I don't know, I think also like CDs and stuff like that for decently cheaper than the original price. And I bought 4 books, which is a lot, but they were like 20 euros in total, which means like one book was like 5 euros, which I think is a steal. I mean, honestly, books these days cost like 13 euros. So I got those 4 books, and I actually had a gift voucher for like one that you can use at like every store, whatever you want, and I used mine for that store. So I got 15 euros off basically, and also 10% off because I also had a 10% off thingy. So I basically, the money that I had to pay for those books was literally 3 euros and 68 cents for 4 books. That's crazy. I'm very happy about that because now I have a lot of new books, but I don't have them actually, so hopefully I can show you these books in this video, but I'm not sure if I will actually be able to. I just remembered that I actually got these little fall leaves. They're just differently colored leaves, and I thought that maybe I could put some of these on like my walls and maybe somewhere in like my bookcases or stuff like that. So also got these. So now we can figure out what we're gonna do with all of the stuff that I have. I also have a little chai latte in my very adorable, cute little fall mug. This is great. I'm very happy right now. So yeah, let's start setting up. Alright, welcome to the bookshelves. I think these 2 might have to leave us for a little while. I think this one I'll get back out for Christmas time because that kind of feels like wintry. But this one, I don't really know. Now we can put our little pumpkins somewhere in this bookshelf because I think that would look really cute. So let's do that. Let me also quickly talk about my latest read, because I actually finished this book today. So I read A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee, and this is such a fall vibey book. If you watched my last video, I started reading this book in that video and I just finished it today. So this one is basically a dark academia book, and it has a lot of secrets and some strange things are happening, and it's such a good book. I would definitely recommend this. I think I'm pretty much done with the main stuff of my room. I'm going to quickly show you everything that I changed up because I think it turned out kind of cute. It's very subtle but cute. I mentioned I changed some stuff about the books or the bookshelves. I still have that little bat over here. I put a little pumpkin and one of the leaves over there. That one stayed pretty much the same. And then over here I just put these little leaves on that shelf. That's where my read books for the month always go. Then I actually changed up this shelf. I just put my little Toothless Funko Pop in there because I thought it would look kind of cool. I think maybe more like this. And then below we just have another pumpkin, and now my Stormfly dragon is over there, and that's pretty much the bookshelves. I also put a little leaf down there. This is basically just a little ghost candle that I showed you, and also that candle, which I actually stole from my sister, so thank you very much. Over here where my record player is, I just have those two little candles, and then I also put a little pumpkin down there. And lastly, as you could see, I also popped a little pumpkin over here. I've got this little candle and also that candle over there. That is mainly the like room stuff done, and now I actually want to get a new blanket. Well, not a new one, because we actually have a lot of like fluffy blankets around the house, so I kind of want to find one that matches the vibe, because I also have this green one, but I kind of like it on my chair over here, so I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to search for a new blanket that I can use, because the pink is just not giving fall vibes. And also, yes, I'm wearing an all green outfit. That was an accident. I found the most perfect blanket. I'm probably going to tell you guys, or probably, hopefully, show you guys a haul of all of the books that I got. And then we can also talk a little bit about my fall TBR. And yeah, I really hope that will be the next segment in this video, but I don't know. So yeah, let's see. Hello, it's a few days later and I actually just got in my book mail. I'm very excited, so I quickly wanted to show you the books that I ordered and maybe quickly talk about my fall TBR. It's still chilling up there. Some of these are also going on my fall TBR. So first of all, we have Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I got this because it is super popular. I know so many people love this. I actually haven't read the Shadow and Bone trilogy, which comes before this duology, I believe. But I do have the first book of Shadow and Bone, and I think I might actually read it this fall, so I still wanted to get this because it was €2 and I couldn't say no to that. We have Dead Poet Society by N.H. Kleinbaum. I actually don't really know that much about the content of this book. I just heard a lot of great things about it, and I think it's very fall vibes, so very excited to read it. It's like 150 pages, so probably easy and quick to read, which will be great throughout all of the like fantasy books and stuff like that you read throughout the fall. Next up, I got The Society for Soulless Girls by Laura Stephen. And I don't know a lot about this book as well, but somebody over on my Instagram actually recommended this to me, and I have seen it before, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. And this is basically a like sapphic thriller, something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Something with dead students, haunted girls, and secrets, and it just sounds so spooky and fall, and I'm very excited for it. And lastly, I got The Moth Keeper by Kay O'Neill, I don't know. It's a graphic novel, and it just, the style of this just looks so cozy and cute, and I'm very excited for this. I haven't actually read any graphic novels this year. I usually just reread Heartstopper over and over again. But I think this will be so cozy for fall. It's probably very easy to read. You can fly through it in a day, and that's mainly why I got this one. That was my little haul of today's video for the fall mood. And now lastly, I can quickly tell you guys some stuff about my fall TBR because I have a bunch of books that I want to read this fall, so let's get into that. So I have a bunch of books over here. I'm just going to tell you I'm just going to show you them. I'm not going to tell you what each of these is about because that would probably take too long. We have the Inheritance games. I've had this on my bookshelf for a while now and I'm very intrigued to read this. I heard it's short chapters, fast-paced, and a mystery of some sorts. Next up I have the last book for the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series because I really like the series and I finally want to finish it, so hopefully I'm going to read that. Then we have The Heroes of Olympus, The House of Hades, so this is the 4th book in this series. And as you can see, I'm already 200 pages into this book actually, or almost 200. But I stopped reading it because it is very long and I wasn't in the mood for fantasy anymore when I started this. Next up we have Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I just heard a bunch of great stuff about this. I will hopefully get to Shadow and Bone. This is a series, so I'm not sure because I only have the first book in the series. I would also like to read The Hobbit. I don't know if this is realistic because I also put this on my fall TBR last year. And I didn't read it, but this is just a classic. I kind of just want to read it because I've never read it, I never watched the movie, so very intrigued. We've also got Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This is the last book of hers that I have on my shelf that I haven't read. We've also got The Nightingale by Christian Hannah. This is such a small book in comparison to other books, but I'm very intrigued because I've heard so much great stuff about this book. We've also got The Ministry of Time by Kayleen Bradley. This is just time travel, romance, literary fiction, just a bunch of different genres mixed together, and it sounds so interesting. Very excited for this one. And then lastly we just have the 3 of the books that I just showed you. So we've got The Dead Poet Society, The Society for Soulless Girls, and The Moth Keeper. So I'm very excited for all of these and I will hopefully get around to reading most of these. Maybe not. Oh! I would also like to read the 3rd book of the Hunger Games series, but I have actually started reading this one, so I will probably read this. But yeah, that is all of the books that I hope to read in fall, and I think I could manage it, but I'm not sure if I actually will because life always gets in the way of reading, I feel like. But probably most of them I will manage. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching my little decorating for fall, my little unboxing, and also my little fall TBR. And if you enjoyed, maybe like, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!